ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ọ na-eme ya ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme chi anyị na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume
ọ na-eme
ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị chi anyị na-eme ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị onye ike na-eme ya ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị eze anyị na-eme ihe na-adịghị chi anyị na-eme ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme onye eze na-eme ọ na-eme onye ọma Jizọs ọ na-eme onye nwoke obiọma ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị chi anyị na-eme ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị onye ọma na-eme ya ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme chi anyị na-eme ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị onye nwe m na-eme ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị papa na-eme ya ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka Chukwu okike na-eme ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe ezigbo na-eme ya ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị nna m na-eme ya ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme ya ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị chi anyị na-eme ya ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị nna anyị na-eme ya ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme eze na-eme ihe na-adịghị papa anyị na-eme ya ọ na-eme ihe onye ukwu na-eme ya ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme ya ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị eze anyị na-eme ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị onye okike na-eme ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe Papa ni neme ya o neme yena die kwa mume yena die kwa mume yena die kwa mume ko neme o me wa ya o neme yena die kwa eze neme yena die kwa kike neme And please remain standing for the invocation.
Elohim Adonai El Shaddai, we shall praise thee forever. It doesn't matter what we are going through. In good and in bad, we shall offer ceaseless adoration. Unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day Chukwabiama benigwe, whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said, my name is Namdekano. I am the leader of indigenous people of Biafra all over this very planet, I tell you.
Only Biafrans now, only Biafra. Oh, Biafra. Simon and Baga, the one no one therefore, I got it. Only Biafra. Biafrans na family mafuma. Where's my connection now? Tata. Today, I'm gonna for my time. Biafra got it. Well, Biafra got you. 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 Biafra got you.
I want you to understand that forget whatever that is going on social media. Forget whatever that the Nigeria terrorist states are saying on social media and behaving on their National Assembly. They know that the game is over. I am telling you the fact. The northern Nigeria know that the game is over. I know what is going on within them. The presidency of Nigeria know that the game is over. The Senate President Akpabio knows that the game is over. The only people that do not know, or maybe they are just skeptical, are the gullible one Nigerians who are believing in the Nigeria terrorist army that they have the capability to eliminate Biafrans, not knowing that I actually lost the war already before even the war started.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me on today's program wherever you are joining from. I appreciate you and I welcome you. If you are watching from TikTok, I welcome you. You're watching from the Facebook, I welcome you. And those of us who are here on David Harbour channel, which is where I'm hosting the program, I welcome every one of you and I say, may Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect everyone that has connected to this program this morning. We are now in the United States of Biafra. And this platform that you are watching this program from is a platform that is under the United States of Biafra. A platform under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and under the Supreme Command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As always, you know, in this platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to preach hate. We do not come here to attack any person or individual. We don't come here to attack any race or religion. What we do in this platform is to present our case before the whole world, to speak about the true situation in Biafran land and in the restoration of Biafra. We come here to expose the atrocities of the Nigerian government against the Biafran people and the indigenous people in the contraption called Nigeria. In this platform, we say things the way they are without being politically correct. We give you the truth. If you are a lover of the truth, you are going to enjoy your stay here, and I bet you are going to enjoy every minute of the day. But if you are not the lover of the truth, you are not going to be comfortable, but I challenge you to have patience and listen to us. At the end of the program, you will have a change of mind and you begin to reason properly. And the international media that are watching from all over the world, it is time for you to report the atrocities that is happening in the United States of Biafra. It's time for you to report the occupation of the United States of Biafra by the Nigerian government. The redeclaration of Biafra has been made, and today we are in Biafra. And recognitions are coming in, day out. We are going to be seeing more revelations and recognitions coming. It is time for us to work as hard as we can to make sure that recognition continues to come. Today is the final day of the convention, and we are here to give the correspondence before we go into the main program. The program is going to start. As soon as the program starts, I'm going to end this program and we will switch over to that one. But when I end this program, don't go away. Before I end it, the main program is going to start. If it starts, I will bring it in this same channel. You're going to see the program here. In this same channel, I will only end this program and then we go over to the other one because it is set already. But I want to let you know that finally we have made it. Every one of you that is watching me on this platform, if you are genuinely a Biafran and you are seeking for freedom, congratulate yourself. Say we have made it. Yes, we did it. We did it. And for you to be alive to see today, it is not by your power. It is not by your mind. It's not because you are wise. It's not because you're rich or smart. It is because Chukwu has given you that grace. And as many of us as have that opportunity to see today, we must continue to thank Chukwu for that opportunity he has given us to see today. My fellow Biafrans that are watching, any place you're watching, remember, our program here is always an interactive section, and I have already shared the link. The link is there for you. All you need to do is to click the link and join me on stage while you are coming. Make sure you cover up yourself properly. Don't appear naked. And when you are speaking, make sure you speak in a very civil manner. Remember, in this our platform, we are always civil. Very, very civil. Because we are representing the United States of Biafra. For the fact that we are representing the United States of Biafra, we have to be mindful of what we do. The whole world is watching. All eyes on the United States of Biafra, and they want to know what we have to offer. As we have started well, we are going to end well. So feel free to join me on the platform to either ask a question, make your contribution, say your prayers, make your objections, whatever you have to offer. Click that link. I will bring you up and then you will make your statement. We are going to be taking it very, very fast. 2 minutes, 1 minute, so that we can be able to say one or two things before we go into the main program. I urge every one of us to try as much as possible to stay strong. That hour, that time we have been waiting for has come, and we must continue to do what we have to do. Biafra has come to stay, and no propaganda or blackmail will stop it. As you are watching this video, the Zoological Republic is fighting like a wounded lion. And we ourselves have to tighten up our belts to do what we have to do. Biafra has been declared, recognitions are coming in, and we must continue to stand strong and focus. Don't get distracted. It doesn't matter what you hear, it doesn't matter what you see. And let us see some of the short clips you can be able to get, more especially the recognition of Biafra by some countries and some other organizations. Let's watch and hear that recognition for you to know it is not a joke. And for those who were not paying attention, to pay attention. You know, the program is a very long program. There are people who cannot stand a long program. That is why after the program, we come here to give correspondence and short issues that is going to touch up your mind to make you remember those important things that you need to know. Let's see.
All right, great Biafrans, the United States of Biafra. Here we come again. We have the second endorsement for the United States of Biafra within 2 days from Ambazonia. Just like, thank you so much. Just like I explained earlier, like we did with the Eritrean government, at this point, we are going to sign the Memorandum of Understanding and Recognition of the United States of Biafra by Ambazonia. This is our second. That is huge for us. Again, I don't have much to say. I'll just allow the Ambazonia representative to say if there's anything that's needed, and we go ahead and sign the document.
All hail Biafra. All hail Ambazonia. The brothers are together, and the sisters are marching forward. Ambazonia is the nearest thing to a brother that Biafra has got. And Biafra is the nearest thing to a brother that Ambazonia has got. We watch each other's back. As we put pen and paper together in a great, mighty African language, it is said, Akanchawa, it is written. And so shall it be.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
All right, on this note, we are going to append our signatures to the paper to confirm the support of the Ambazonia government to the United States of Biafra. Thank you.
Everything palm and everything said. We going home to promise land. Freedom we want and freedom we get. We taking over our land. And let me come and let me die. This loving night.
What you saw was the signing of the recognition by Ambazonia. It was made before the whole world and everyone saw it. And let us look at the second recognition. The very first one we got, I think I just misplaced this. This Ambazonia came second. Let's see the next one, the other one that we got too.
Thank you so much. Okay. Hello, Biafrans. The United States of Biafra.
Yes.
We made it. We made it. Welcome, His Excellency.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, today we are going to sign the treaty between the United States of Biafra and the Eritrean government in exile. As you're all aware, we got a couple of countries that have been recognizing the United States of Biafra for the past 2 days, and we are very, very grateful for that. Yes. We have so many congressmen from the United States that have approved and recognized the United States of Biafra. Yes. We have the Ambazonia government that have recognized the United States of Biafra. And many more are on the line. We are speaking with some of them, like our guest speaker that spoke yesterday has said he thinks United States may be number 3. So I'm going to read. This treaty of cooperation and mutual support and recognition between the transitional Eritrean government in exile and the Biafra, United States of Biafra. We recognize the shared historical struggles of the Eritrean and indigenous people of Biafra for self-determination, justice, and sovereignty, affirming the inherent right of all peoples to self-determination as enshrined in the Charter of the United Nations, desiring to strengthen the bonds of solidarity and cooperation between the two nations, committed to promoting peace, security, and development in the region and beyond. The United States of Biafra and the Eritrean government have agreed to the following: recognition and mutual respect. The parties shall recognize each other as legitimate representatives of their respective people. The parties shall respect each other's sovereignty, territorial integrity, and political independence. Cooperation and solidarity. The parties shall cooperate in the areas of diplomacy and international relations, security and defense, economic development and trade, education, science and technology, culture and social affairs. The parties shall support each other's efforts to achieve their respective national aspirations. The parties shall consult and coordinate on matters of mutual respect and mutual interest. The parties shall provide mutual support to each other, including diplomatic recognition and support, economic and technical assistance, military and security cooperation, humanitarian aid, and disaster relief. The parties shall refrain from any actions that may undermine the security and stability of the other party. The parties shall resolve all disputes through peaceful means, including negotiation, mediation, and arbitration. In the event of a dispute, the parties shall establish a joint commission to address the issue and seek a mutually acceptable solution. International cooperation. The parties shall cooperate with international organizations and other states to promote their common interests. The parties shall work together to strengthen international laws and norms. This treaty shall enter into force upon signature by duly authorized representatives of the parties. In witness whereof, duly authorized representative of the transitional Eritrean government in exile, represented here by His Excellency, and the Chief of Staff of the United States of Biafra, acting for the Prime Minister Simon Eber. Signed this in the year of our Lord, today, December the 1st. December the 1st, this will become effective upon being signed. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. Shake hands. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, go ahead. You can exchange.
I think with this signature, as you can understand, this makes it official between the National Representative Council of Eritrea, which is the government in exile, including that with the Biafra, the Republic Biafran government in exile. In order to make it real, from here up, people only need to act on it. It is not a simple paper. Rather, we're going to show it and we're going to make it real. For those people back home, I'm very proud to see all this celebration, jubilation. You deserve one. This is the real one. So I would say congratulations for the Declaration of Independence. And I have a little message also for the government of Nigeria, including the people of Nigeria. We don't need to resort into guns and tanks. It only takes a simple pen.
Yes.
We can do it peacefully. We don't need to bleed each other. We don't need to die. Because these Biafran people from here up, they are not playing. Their heart is a done deal. It is sealed. They deserve their independence, and because of that, I encourage the Nigerian people to pressure, to encourage their government. Yes, at the end of the day, we need to live as neighbors in peace and harmony, in cooperation. In order to get there, please encourage your government in order to settle this freedom of the Biafrans in a peaceful manner.
Yes.
That's all we can do. And to the rest of the world, including the African nations, I encourage you to follow suit. Yes, this is the time. We are looking for our friends. Friends must be good in these bad times. Yes, we are expecting your recognition, including that, without a doubt, the United States is in a big spot, for sure, to recognize the Biafra of the Republic of Biafra, and I can't wait for that day, and I'm very proud to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fellow Biafrans, you have seen it, the recognition that was gotten, and you have seen the two nations that has recognized Biafra and we are waiting for more to come. It will going to take a lot of work. It will take commitment and consistency, and in a question of time, other countries will be falling in line. Remember the very first time Biafra was declared, there are so many countries that recognize Biafra, and the record is there. Those countries that recognize Biafra never took back their recognition. And then it is time we begin to make with time, we will begin to make our diplomatic move to reactivate that recognition. This is something that the Biafra government is going to do. It is going to be work, 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 work. We're not going to sleep. And as we are marching forward and doing what we have to do, the contraption called Nigeria has unleashed all manner of propaganda. They have started their media war. Their media war has intensified. That is why every one of you, when you join us on platform, like the program and share it. When we tell you to like and share, it is not because of any other thing, but to make sure that this information gets to as many people as possible, because the social media does not promote our content. In most of our platforms, we are being shadow banned. We are shadow banned in such a way that when you are broadcasting, people will not be getting your broadcasts. People will not be seeing you online. But when you help us to share and like, when you click like and share, you are actually helping to break that ban. That is why it is important. Once you log in, you like and share, because the propaganda war has just started. The Nigerian government has unleashed all manner of propaganda against the United States of Biafra. And this propaganda has intensified. Today, if you look at the Zoom media, even the media, those ones that we are trying to be a little bit shaping, those ones who can say a little bit, at least 20% truth, today, every one of them have turned 160 degrees and they are all attacking the United States of Biafra. All the media in the zoo today, they are attacking the United States of Biafra. Go and check all the media. All they are pushing is lies and propaganda. But I tell you that the world is not like the way it was in 1967. It is no longer 1967. We are in 2024. And there is no way you can cage people. There is no way you can cage people and hide information from people. You can't do that. There is no way you can hold people captive. How long do you think you can hold people captive and not allow their voice to be heard? It is not possible. What we are seeing today is propaganda coming from the east, from the west, from the north, from all manner of propaganda. Lies and lies upon lies. Even when the truth is before them, initially they were asking how we held our referendum. Today they came out and they say that nobody in the southeast is supporting the United States of Biafra, and ask them, who are these people? So some of them go to the and tell them, no prominent, who are these prominent people? Who are these people? Who are these people you want them? You want them. Everybody has one vote. There is nobody that is a sacred cow in Biafra land. We know that there are people that have built their tents to become a cabal. We know there are people who have built themselves in Nigeria in such a way that they are seeing themselves as God. And these people are just 1%. But we know that this 1%, they have the money with them. They have the media in their hand. Every organization is in their hand. That is why this 1% today are using the media to attack the United States of Biafra. The attack is coming from the government of Nigeria, sponsored media. The attack is coming from Ohanese-sponsored media. The attack is coming from the politicians who sponsor the media. And when they speak, you will hear it in their tone. Their fear is that how can they allow people to take over? How can they lose this feeding bottle from their mouth? They don't want to lose it. They never want to lose this feeding bottle. That is their fear today. And I bet you, it doesn't matter what they do. We are home already. Yeah, welcome, my brother Ifani. Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, greet you, brother.
You're welcome, my brother. Happy Independence.
My brother, thank you. I wish you the best.
Yeah.
I thank you. I'm so happy. I'm so glad.
Go
Then I
ahead, my
listened to the look of truth. I listened to the look of truth, the useless Nigeria Gota media where they are talking rubbish.
brother.
You know,
My
yesterday
brother.
when
In propaganda this time, man, they don't put up for gear 10.
I swear to God, there's some people, if there's one that I listen to this afternoon, I begin to laugh. I laugh. I roll on the floor. That one was saying that when he was watching the Redeclaration, that he himself is an Igbo man, oh, that by birth he is a Biafra. But why didn't all the people who went to Finland to declare the Biafra Redeclaration, why didn't they went there with the Biafra passport? Why did they go to with the Nigeria passport? As you look at the mentality of the stupidity of the African man that we want to liberate them from. Eh? You see somebody who say he went to school, you went to four corners of education, and you are talking as a useless person, as somebody who is senseless. How can you be saying such a thing? You see an American Senate, you see a Korean government, you see so many countries that came there, both the president of Eritrea and so many of them that came there as a delegate to the convention. People that know exactly what we went there to do. Even the Nigerian government as a country, they know what we are doing. And you as a stupidity, as a non-entity, someone who called himself Nigeria, are they saying, why didn't people went there with Biafra passport? Why did they went there with Nigeria passport? I said, did anybody that went to that convention told you that they went there with Nigeria passport? In fact, all the people who applied to go to Finland with Nigeria passport, their visa were denied. Their visa were denied. I'm a living witness. All of them, everybody, they could not approve your visa because you presented Nigeria passport. You understand? So when people are saying something, when people are saying something about the Redeclaration, I'll be laughing at them. I'll say, is this people all right? Or are they non-entity? As the white people think. Because if you are non-entity, now a guy is saying, why did he that a bunch of comedians went to Finland? Later on, he now shot himself at the leg and said that he now shot himself at the leg, said that what we went to Finland to do is going to disorganize Nigeria. But you say that the people that went there, they went to do a comedy. Now you say that what we went there to do is going to disorganize Nigeria. Is this people all right? What? Where? Just tell me, bro, you sir. Is this people reasoning from their arms or from their head? I'll begin to ask myself, why did God create me in such an environment that people that cannot reason with their brain? That people who doesn't have sense. That is why our leader Martin Namdekani say that the battle we are fighting is the greatest battle on this planet Earth. Because we are fighting to liberate an African man from his backward mentality.
I see you, Bromland. I see you. Go ahead.
Do you understand? That we are fighting to liberate a black man from his backward mentality. Look at, there is one guy that I was talking to today. He said, we have declared Biafra, now what is the next? I say, you are a fool. Understand? Then I told him, listen, you people were rejoicing that our prime minister was arrested, this and that, blah, 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 that he's in prison. I told him that our prime minister is not in prison for your contemplation. Our prime minister is in his home. Our prime minister is not an ordinary person in Finland. I told that guy that Nigeria government and Nigeria society never know how powerful our prime minister is until today. And it is now that they are witnessing how powerful that man is. That they never know that this man is
his godfather. You know his godfather, the godfather of our prime minister in Finland spoke yesterday. I will play the video here. He spoke yesterday. I will still play the video. Go ahead.
Understand? I told him that They don't know how powerful this man is until now. Now, the message that I'm receiving, which is the insight that I'm getting, is that Nigerian government went and promised Finland that they are going to give them free oil for 60 years for them to extradite our prime minister back to the zoo. And the Finland told them no, that if they have any evidence against our prime minister, they should bring it on. And our prime minister is going to go to court. Now, what is trending in the zoo now is that they went and fabricated lie and said that our prime minister is going to be tried on May 25th. What is a lie? Now,
The godfather of our prime minister in Finland, yesterday he cleared it. That is why I brought the video. I will play it. He spoke about it. He came to the convention yesterday. He came to the convention.
Okay.
He spoke by himself. This one don't be saying them say. Go ahead, my brother.
Brothers, I follow the convention. You don't need to tell me anything about the convention. I follow the convention. I still gave the intel even before the convention. Our prime minister is at home. Number one. Secondly, after this convention, before 2 weeks, our prime minister will speak. People will see. Before 2 weeks, after this convention, our prime minister will address Biafra. For them to know that we know what we are doing.
No need to talk too much.
You understand? Now,
Don't give them news. They will get heart attack.
That our prime minister is going to court. If Finland police, now they get it from Finland police. They did not mention the Finland police, the policeman name. They said they get it from Finland police. They did not mention the man name. For you to know how stupid these people are, listen, I want you to know one thing. If there is any concrete evidence or there is any concrete thing that the Nigerian government holds against our prime minister, I swear to God, they would have made it. They would have made it publicly. Oh yeah, go. That is it. Do you understand? They would have made it publicly. But everything about our prime minister, they are not getting any information. They are not getting any intel. They are confused. They are dumbfounded. They are not getting any information. That is the problem. All this cock and bull story they are telling people just to concoct one story, join them together to fool the gullible people that
they are getting that information. They are using AI. They use AI.
Yeah. They're like a meta gift. A meta gift that went to AI to begin to ask AI how to get freedom. I say this is the people who say that they are IPOB one Nigeria who say he's going to AI to ask AI how to fight the freedom. This is the people who want to liberate me and you, God teach.
God help us.
People who have nothing option. Now, even the same Emeka Gift said that anybody who went to Finland, that the person is going to be arrested, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Later on, he came back and changed his mouth and said that is not that he, Emeka Gift, is against those agitating for Biafra or trying to liberate our people, but he's against of those who are trying to destroy our people. I begin to ask myself, this is, I'm still on the road. Okay, I'm still on the road. I will still join you if I have the time. May God bless you. But I want people to know one thing. Let them remain resolute. We have declared Biafra. Now is the time to defend it.
Absolutely.
We have declared it. It is the time to defend it. And to defend that land requires money. Because the men on the ground, they need granite. They need sugarcane stick, which they are going to carry. We need to provide them with every single thing that they need to defend that land. The zoo have fallen, and there is no going back. Freedom must be accomplished. Remember what the American Senate said. He said he's not going to tell us what to do. That we know what to do. that he's not going to tell us what we are going to do. And the time for us to do something has come. If you are donating 1 naira, you have to donate 3 naira. If you are donating 3 naira, you have to donate 6 naira. If you are donating
Network is really disturbing.
6 naira, you have to donate 12 naira.
Your network is fluctuating. It's really bugging. Okay, you're welcome, my brother Victor. Thank you so much for joining, my brother Victor. Sorry we kept you waiting. I know everybody is well moved and eager to say something. Go ahead, my beloved brother Victor. You're welcome. Speak to Biafrans.
Mazichu, God bless you, sir.
Bless you, Mom.
I am very, 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 very happy. We have got it at last. May the Almighty God continue to bless you, our Prime Minister, our COS. We have a young lady. I call her Iron Lady.
Yes.
I have been supporting my Prime Minister 110%. But now, since this restoration of Biafra, I support him 300%.
Wow.
He has the wisdom. He told us initially that he will outmatch the zoo, and he did it.
Exactly.
Everybody was waiting for him on the 2nd. I was shocked when he did it on 29th. I was very, very shocked. I thank God. So don't mind about the Nigerians, the so-called zoo. They are in confusion. PM is in prison. He's in jail. Who sent him to prison? Huh?
They want to make themselves happy.
It doesn't work that way in Western world. I'm calling you from Australia, and I've been in this country for 22 days. I know how it works.
Wow.
The so-called professors back in the zoo, extradition, extradite what? What are you extraditing?
Now, I don't know.
Let him come to Nigeria and face what you call trial. Let them finish with him, our leader, Mazin Kano.
My brother, they should finish with that one first.
Let them finish with that one. They have nothing to say.
No responsible country will listen to them, even if there is a criminal, even if it is a criminal, let alone a human rights activist. Nobody will extradite anybody to Nigeria as it starts today. They should first of all, no matter who the person is. All
those intellectuals, is it hungry or how are they reasoning? The so-called professors, intellectual, even the people in the government, all of them, look at DAS. Do you know what our Prime Minister did? Our Prime Minister didn't say he wants to take over IPOB or whatever. Our Prime Minister gave them the chance. He gave the leadership the chance to do something, to add something. I was following up since 2001. When our leader was captured. He was giving them that opportunity to let them do. Our Prime Minister is already happy to support. Every one of them just went dormant. Nothing is happening. Before he picked it up,
yes.
sometimes I will sit in my car or whatever. I say, what is happening with this GOS? They are all sold out. I bless the womb that gave birth to our Prime Minister. I bless God for the womb that gave birth to him.
Yes, you do.
And immediately, one thing that I was happy with our Prime Minister, 2-3 days we didn't hear him tweet. Immediately, the leadership connected with them people, tell us what is happening. Not like the BAS. Our leader was captured for 8 days. Nobody knows what it's all about. But our Prime Minister, 2 days, people were asking questions. The COS, pass on message for us. Huh? Sure, I'm very, I can't wait to go back. I can't wait to go back home.
We will all go back.
I can't wait to go back home.
We will go back home very soon.
I can't wait to go back home. I was very happy. Huh? That lady is so powerful. I call her so many names. I call her Pacha. She's one of the most powerful women on earth.
Yes.
She speaks with confidence.
Yes.
She doesn't care who is her. But oh my God, God too smart, too. I'm very, very happy with that lady. And I thank God for the wisdom that the Almighty God has bestowed upon our Prime Minister. Yes. Wherever he is, the Almighty God will continue to give him peace. He will continue to bless him. The wound that gave back to him. Oh, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let them continue to push their propaganda, and we will continue to disgrace them. Yesterday, eventually, somebody who stands as a father to our Prime Minister, in Finland, came to the program yesterday. So for those of them who were not watching, because I know most of them are watching my platform, who are pushing propaganda, listening to people that I have told Biafrans, you putting your ears to go and listen to Nigerian media is a waste of time, because they will never give you any information. All they will give you is propaganda and lie. And their target is the people in Biafra land, to demoralize them.
Yes.
They will demoralize them. Can you imagine up to this moment, some of them will still come out and say that Mazi Simon Ekpa, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Biafra, our prime minister, denied being a prime minister.
Is that what happened?
He said he's a content creator. And they say it boldly in their national TV. Sometimes when I watch it, I'll be wondering, which kind of people are these?
I don't know. Is it suffering? Is it too much suffering or what?
A country that anything goes, anybody can come and lie. That is why they are getting the kind of thing they are getting. That is why somebody like a drug baron Tinubu will come and say anything. That is why Tinubu will come and go to the refinery in Port Harcourt, go there and load fuel inside, take tankers and put there, and drive out and tell them I have opened a refinery, and they'll be clapping. They'll be clapping.
Oh gosh.
Fraud everywhere, and they are clapping. Can you imagine somebody that claims to be a journalist? A journalist will sit in the studio and say that a man who is a lawyer, he has a law firm in Finland, someone who has served as a politician. He is not somebody that everybody knows his identity. His Twitter handle is up. It's not down. Every document he signed, including the one he signed and sent to the Nigerian government, it is written Biafra, Republic of Nigeria Prime Minister. It is written Prime Minister. Even in this our convention, we call him the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra.
Correct.
All this is in the public, yet somebody will sit in the studio and say he denied being the Prime Minister of Biafra. And people are watching.
That is a propaganda. You say in short, I just thank God. You don't know what when God is doing something, we think we are. Sometimes it doesn't do the way we planned it. Do you know even our Prime Minister to be absent in this thing, there is a reason. And this thing will now boost the mind of our Prime Minister when he's coming out again to make a speech. He will boost that morale. He will be so energetic. More wisdom will him. After
of course.
He is coming out with a new dimension. Another dimension.
So let's see. Let us hear the message that was delivered by the godfather of our Prime Minister. Maybe people will be understanding better.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we call on stage Mr. Keiyo Mikonan. All of us know him. When you see him, you know him. He is the Finnish father to our Prime Minister.
O setiela o. Oge eroko ọ na-eruola. Edeela na nwa gị n'ime akwụkwọ Biafra. Chekikwa o.
Please, everyone should pay attention. Listen carefully to every single thing that this man is about to say, because some of us are asking so many questions. Some of us are having so many doubts. When you hear the Nigerian media pushing propaganda, I want you to pay attention to everything that this man is going to say. This is somebody who stands as a father to the Prime Minister of Biafra in Finland. He's a Finnish man. And he is speaking in the convention in Finland, giving us updates about the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Eritrea in Finland. This man is one of the strong men you have in Finland. Look at him in the convention, giving information about the situation of our Prime Minister. I want you to pay good attention so that you wouldn't come tomorrow and begin to say you are confused. So you wouldn't come tomorrow and begin to ask me questions. So you will know what to respond to people who are asking you, more especially people in Biafra land. Because the whole propaganda you are seeing on the media today is targeted on the Biafran people to demoralize you. It is not that we are doing something that is wrong. It is not that our person has committed any crime. It is not that what we have done doesn't have effect. They know the effect of what we have done. They know the recognition we have gotten. They know the length and breadth where we are going. They know where we are going. But because of their selfish interest, because of their fraudulent life, because they want to be the one that speak and dictate, they will never listen. But I want you to pay attention to what this man has to say. Pay attention. Every single statement he makes is very important. Listen carefully and hear from him.
Thank you very much. I must say that I have never welcomed such a welcome. I don't know what to say. As I was here 1 year ago, I was very much positively shocked of your welcome that time period. Okay, anyway, I'm sure your program is very tight, therefore I don't want to take too long time. But I would just like to say first that please don't put into public this, that I am here speaking to you, because I am also the person, if my presence or whatever is going to wrong hands, you know what is going to be? Problem, right? Therefore, please understand. All right? Everybody understand? Is there somebody who don't understand? Okay, good. That's clear. Then I can speak. All right. You are concerned very much about Simon. I say Simon because I met him more than 2 years ago. I watched him, and I watched when I watch the person's eyes, I can see what kind of person the person is. And I saw honest, caring, loving person. That's why we became connected. And for this time now, you know what has happened until now. I would like to just clearing up that all of you know somehow more what is his situation. I tried to call him many times, no answer, because it's not allowed. You know, he is under investigation right now because this is my interpretation. Please understand, this is my interpretation. I don't have any proof with the facts which was given to me from somewhere. This is my interpretation. Yeah. Nigerian government has asked and said that he is suspected to have maybe some violence action or whatever, 23rd of August 2021, before we met, it means. And then when such a suspicion comes, of course the police in a way need to investigate, you know. And they captured Simon, and now he is in Vanda area, not here. This is actually information which I got today from some of you. So this is also, don't tell anybody. So, because I should not know this. So I have to be kind for both sides. Then my understanding, this is my interpretation, you know, that Finnish government, they allow this investigation to happen, you know, and looks like they make it so that your leader here is not coming here, looks like that. And this is my interpretation. But after this meeting, I believe he's going to be released. This is my understanding. Anyway, in the Finnish news, this was reported very news.
Pay attention.
Now, but and also the Yle news, they reported. It was one main news, Yle news. They reported, you know. But actually, we have two main news, you know. And the second news, which was 10 o'clock in the evening, this news did not even report that one. Why is that? You can question. I know that in Nigerian media, they have said that Simon Ekpa will be captured until May of next year. I haven't read. But in the Finnish, this how to say, Yle, even Yle information, there is no mention about that at all. So there is some contradictions going on. Yeah. Therefore, and also one more thing I would like to say, because I'm sure your schedule is very, very tight. How much do I have time? Can you tell? 5 minutes more? Okay. All right. 5 minutes? 5 minutes, okay. All right. No, not 1 month. I don't want to mix your meeting. Okay. I respect your meeting. All right. Okay. What I was going to say, what was it? Anyway, I wanted to say that actually now I came here 29th, first day of your meeting. I sensed, and I told to your leader of this, who was speaking just before, this lady, I was speaking to her, I told, with holding with her hands, with my hands, I said, looks like when Simon is not here, but you are more united. And I would like to now tell just a little bit, if you allow me, about Universal Peace Federation. Can I tell or not? Yes, okay. Very shortly, universal means spiritual and physical, internal, external well-being. In creation, there is harmony because of balance. Inhale, exhale, we need in order to have balance. Rights and duties we need in balance. Individual and communal we need to put together. Freedom and responsibility we need to put together in balance. And most difficult pair or couple to put together is faith. And do you know what is the other side? Faith and reality, isn't it? All right. Even Einstein said religion and science need each other. Then talking about peace. Peace cannot exist or it doesn't come automatically, but it needs certain practical principles and realization to exist or come about. So please, no, this is not meant more. Okay, it was meant for another meeting. So, anyway, and people, federation, need the people who are cooperating together, cooperating with a mutual prosperity based on universally shared values. And all mankind actually happen to be huge family. Of course, Biafra belongs to that family as well. Hopefully governed by Heavenly Parent. Okay? And then the basic attitude of UPF is, UPF founders and UPF altogether is living for others. And actually, our Lord Jesus Christ showed us the example. Don't you think so? Not only he is a Savior and a Messiah, but he showed the example how to do. When he was on the cross, and he prayed for those who were crucifying him. Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. Right? What does it say? It says, even he loved his enemies, right? It's most difficult thing to do. I know I'm challenging you that say, so I'm sorry to challenge you like that. But for this kind of situation to really end in real sense, there should be patience. I'm sure that this is, I don't want to say it, but there should be patience. There should be perseverance. I know you have had patience, you have had perseverance and reconciliation. I know it is painful, I know, but I just have to say it. You understand me? Please. Okay. With this word, I would like to just say, God is working in mysterious ways. But it's not only that God is working. God cannot work alone also. God needs us to be, as his sons and daughters, co-workers to make the peace to happen and all good things to happen. We have our own responsibility, all human beings. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yo.
You have heard the amazing message that was delivered by somebody who is the father to our Prime Minister in Finland. His message is very, very clear. This is a Finnish citizen, a powerful man in Finland, and he has come to explain situations surrounding the absence of our Prime Minister. And when you hear him speak, what do you think? The same thing we have been telling Biafrans. They tell you our Prime Minister is in prison, which is a lie. They told you that Prime Minister deny being the Prime Minister of Biafra, which is a lie. They told you that he fixed his case to March, which is a lie. Look at the Finnish citizen saying the case of our Prime Minister was mentioned only in one news. And they have two major news in Finland. Among those two major news, one mentioned it. The other did not mention it. And he said it is questionable. The man said, why? Why did only one media mention it? And remember, there is a media in Finland also that posted a propaganda video against Biafra. Our Prime Minister showed it. There was a video our Prime Minister showed. I said, this is one of the greatest propaganda that a media made against Biafra, but it didn't fly. And it is that same media that reported about the case of our Prime Minister. You know, the zoo can do anything. They can go extra miles. And of course, some of the media are there to make their money. They are there to say whatever you want them to say. And that was why the man asked, why is it that only one of the major media reported this and the other one didn't report it? Why? And when it comes to the issue of extending the case of our Prime Minister till March or whatever it is, the man here is saying us nothing like that happened in their news. Because our Prime Minister is not just an ordinary man in the street that something will happen to and it will not be noted. He is not an illegal immigrant that something will happen to you. Say there's no report. How can you adjourn a case up to that level without any information or news about it? Even after you have reported the very first time, that media, the media that reported the first time, why is it that they did not report that? Why? And this man is making it clear that the media in Finland did not report anything of such, that the case of our Prime Minister have been postponed to March. But go to Nigerian media, that is the talk of the day. You go to Nigerian media today, every single thing you're going to see there is lie, propaganda, lie. Whenever they mention, and they want you to draft traffic, go and check all of them. We knew it that the propaganda is going to, but I don't know that the propaganda is going to come in such a stupid way. They no longer care what they say. Now you understand why the zoo can never ever work. The same attitude the media display, this is the same attitude their presidency display. This is the same attitude their judicial display. This is the same attitude their legislation display. The same attitude. The presidency will come out and form a story and push out without any confirmation. And the people who believe it and take it. We can name many stories that they have given you airline online. Airline that doesn't exist anywhere, they gave it to you. They have given you pyramid of rice. The pyramid of rice disappeared. Today they told you they opened a refinery in Port Harcourt. Only to wake up the next day, the whole refinery disappeared. Why is it that people are still bent on holding on to this fraud? Why? You go to the judiciary. The judiciary has become the most destructive instrument in the zoo. You look at their legislation. What are they legislating? Nothing. What are they legislating? What they are legislating there is fraud. Supporting all the fraudsters, dragging the fraudsters into their own side, increasing nepotism. That is what they do. Subjugating the people and suffering them. You go to their media. Today, their media does not present anything except lies. And they tell the lie. The funny thing is that when some people want to tell the lie, they will tell a lie that will look like truth somehow, or a lie that can be able to last. But these people will tell you a lie that will not last a second if you have a common sense. They will tell you lies that cannot lie, they cannot last a second. And they will be the same people that will confess, they will be the first to abuse you. They will call you all different kind of names to demoralize you. They will dehumanize you, they will call you different, they will paint you with different kinds of names. And now they will come and bring up their propaganda. A propaganda that cannot even hold a child. A propaganda that cannot convince a child. Look at the issue. Mazi Samaneka denied being the Prime Minister of Biafra, that he says he's a content creator. And they are pushing it seriously. And some ignorant fools are listening to them. Somebody who is being interrogated by the Finnish authority, knowing fully well that every single thing he has done is documented. This same man went to the Finnish authority, to the presidency, to confer a document to show that we are having a convention. Many documents that were signed for that convention were signed by him as the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Venezuela. And yet, some people will come and say that a man that has reached that level, a lawyer that has a law firm in Finland, will deny of whom he is, even when there are evidences everywhere. Now we have come to Finland and we are conducting the convention. In the convention, we introduce him as the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Venezuela, and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. So you now think that those of us today who are introducing him as the Prime Minister in the convention, that we are foolish. You think we can risk it, we think we can jeopardize his case, or we think we can make it difficult for him? I can't figure it out. I don't know. I can't understand it. They come up with another program. They tell you nobody is supporting the United States of Biafra. Nobody is supporting it. The state they talk about, nobody is supporting it. And they think that the world, you can say anything in your mouth, you have the freedom. But what the world needs is evidence. Provide evidence. And how do you provide evidence that either people support the United States of Biafra or not? It is by referendum. That 1%, that 1% that hijacked the media, that 1% that hijacked the polity, that 1% that hijacked the voice of the people, hijacked all the organizations, and continue to shout and shout, that 1%, each and every one of them have one vote. They have one vote. So before you can come on the international stage and say, oh, people from this area did not support, give us your statistics. How did you measure? What did you measure? We used to measure to know that those people are not to support. For we, the United States of Biafra has a measure they have taken. They have conducted a self-referendum, and the method that was used to conduct the self-referendum was displayed live during the convention. We conducted it online and we conducted it physically. The method that was used was displayed before the whole world to see. And yet, somebody out there will still come and pretend that he's not seeing it. Somebody out there will come and talk down on what we are doing. The only target is the people in homeland. But I thank you, that people in homeland are strong and they are doing. There was one of the channel I was watching, VOP. I'm going to use that their program to do a program, maybe tomorrow. In VOP, where they were abusing people that went for the convention, abusing every one of us. But in that same program, they began to admit that we are on the right path with their statement. In that program, you begin to see they are asking who is who. That among the people who went to that very Finland, who among them is the who is who in Biafra? And I asked them, who are the who is who? The who is who? Is it the same criminal that are benefiting from the zoological republic? The same criminal that is benefiting from the fraud? Are they the people you are expecting for us to go and wait? Is it the same fraudulent people like you yourself that is supporting them? That is waiting for national cake? Are you the one of those that we wait for to go and ask for the freedom of Biafrans? But they continue to push these lies. And I believe that my Biafran people have learned a lesson, and we have learned it in a very hard way. And there is no amount of propaganda today that will make us stop. The Biafrans know where they are going. They know what they want. They are asking us, okay, Oyana, come and take over Biafran land. Don't worry. Don't rush. Do not worry. That is what they say on their channel. They say, okay, now you have declared in Finland. Oyana, come and take over. A challenge, right? Oh yeah, come on. Don't worry. We are going to get to that. It is one step at a time. It is one step at a time. But when they speak, you see them. People who claim to be educated and learned. In that same program, they were talking about how can you declare outside? How can you declare one came out and began to talk how people got their independence. And in that same place, he was mentioning Sudan. How they got their independence. He was mentioning countries that fought. But eventually, the people we have in Biafra and who claims to be elders and these politicians are a bunch of fools. These are people who do not have a single truth in them. They continue to push lies and propaganda and force it into the people. But I bet you, Biafran people know better. We learned, and we learned in a very hard way. No amount of propaganda today is going to stop the United States of Biafra that has already been declared. The only thing we are concerned about today is to defend it, and we are going to do it with everything in us. For those of us who are challenging us, come down and take it. Don't worry. We are going to get to that. When we get to that, every one of us will be on the ground. Don't run, oh. Don't run. Don't run. Don't go away. Do not run. Oh, you are saying, oh yeah, come, we're going to come. Not be only to declare, all right, come back. After declaring, come. Don't worry. We are going to get to that. And when that time comes, make sure you are there. Make sure you are there. They begin to say, they're pushing propaganda. They say, oh, the people in the Southeast, they should associate themselves from that very 40 state that were created. Everybody say they're not part of it. They don't want to have anything to do with the state that were created. Who are these people? Can you give all the statistics of these people and tell us how you measure? Can you conduct a referendum? But of course, they will not go to that direction because they know that the people want to go home. They will never, ever, ever speak about referendum because they know that the people want to go. They know the people want to go. But in the midst of all this, every Biafra must be focused. I have said it, the service you can do to yourself today is to pay attention to Nigerian media. That is the greatest disservice you can do to yourself. If you want to destroy yourself, pay attention to Zoom media. We have a lot of Biafra Republic of Israel platforms that speak on daily basis. Most of us come out 2 times every day. And we spend good hours. We have our media scattered. If you want to get the information, focus on the United States of Biafra media. Those media that are standing with the United States of Biafra. That is where you can get solid and true information that can strengthen you, that can show you a way. If you continue to pay attention to the Zoom media, you are going to regret what is going to happen to you. Because they have come to kill, to steal, and to destroy. Their propaganda is to weaken you. Their propaganda is to make you feel unsafe. And wherever you are as a Biafran, I urge you in the name of Chukwu Ogokabiam, the time has come. Do not listen to these people. They know that it's all over. Our Prime Minister made it clear when he said that freedom does not come from anywhere. Freedom is going to come from diaspora. Freedom is going to come from diaspora. Don't expect it to come from anywhere. There is no other place where freedom is. Freedom is not anywhere in the zoo. It is in diaspora. That is why every one of us is focusing on that diaspora. Focus on our Prime Minister, Master Simon, and do not get distracted. A lot has gone by, and more things are still going to happen. Do not get distracted. Be focused and always remain focused. Let's hear this.
The time you kidnap Biafrans and enforce their disappearance is over. And of course, Biafrans that are going to be victims of this kidnapping by the Nigeria state, all you need to do is to lie on the floor of whichever or whatever vehicles that they are using to transport you. We may not be able to rescue everyone, but if you happen to be a victim of the Nigeria kidnapping terrorist group and those enforcing the disappearances of our people, if you are part or become a victim of this kidnapping, all you need to do not struggle with them. You do not have what it takes to defend yourself. All you need to do is, when they take you to their vehicle, make sure you lie down very well. Because you don't know when the people that will rescue you will come. The only reason you are going to be succeeded in kidnapping, or they succeed in kidnapping you, is that we don't have idea of it. Or that the Biafra Defense Forces don't have idea that you are kidnapped. That is the only way they will take you to their own destination. Otherwise, we will come with a heavy, more firepower to stop them. So if you fall a victim from today, being the 10th of November 2024, if Nigeria terrorist police and army kidnap you in Biafra land and they take you to their vehicle, make sure you lie down very, very well, where your head and nothing will show. Because that kidnapping, we are ending it. Anywhere we see anybody being kidnapped, forced into any vehicle so that we enforce your disappearance, they will be ruthlessly engaged. Except there is no Biafra security there. That is the only way, only when they can succeed. But once there are security of Biafra, you are mandated to go into action immediately to rescue that Biafra. Make sure those kidnapping, those Biafrans are eliminated. From today, this will continue until we get to our convention, to make sure that our people are protected. The life of every Biafran is very important to the Biafra government, and we'll go to any length to protect them. We will give them the protection that Nigeria have denied them for decades. We are here with alternative to serve humanity and mankind. Thank you, Odumegwu. want you to understand that forget whatever that is going on social media. Forget whatever that the Nigeria terrorist states are saying on social media and behaving on their National Assembly. They know that the game is over. I am telling you the fact. The northern Nigeria know that the game is over. I know what is going on within them. The presidency of Nigeria know that the game is over. The Senate President Akpabio knows that the game is over. The only people that do not know, or maybe they are just skeptical, are the gullible one Nigerians who are believing in the Nigeria terrorist army that they have the capability to eliminate Biafrans, don't knowing that I actually lost the war already before even the war started.
Welcome back, my fellow Biafrans. I appreciate every one of you that have joined us this far. And we are going to be rounding up so that we can prepare for the final closing ceremony that is going to come up any moment from now. We are going to connect there and make sure we don't miss anything. So, my fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching us from, wherever you join the platform from, I urge you never to give up. I urge you never to give up. Do not pay attention to their propaganda. Do not pay attention to their blackmail. Focus on the Biafran government. Focus on the United States of Biafra. That's your long-awaited dream has come. We must begin to prepare on how to defend our fatherland. We have to prepare on how to defend our land, and there is no going back. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, we will never go back. We will never, ever go back. It is forward ever and backward never. Biafra has come to stay, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. All I urge everyone is to continue to apply your common sense to every information that comes your way. Each time I come online, feel free to click the link that is on the comment section. Join me here and ask your question. No matter the kind of question you have, feel free to ask your questions on this platform. And I bet you by the special grace of Chukwuka, I will definitely respond. If I cannot give you a satisfying answer, somebody is going to come out to give you a satisfying answer. And for the record, the program of today is going to start a little bit late, maybe because there's a match today. There's a match today in Finland in solidarity for our Prime Minister. And I'm going to bring the video as soon as it's up. There is a match today in Finland in solidarity with our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. Yesterday, the COS, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, announced it yesterday. The COS announced it, and I believe that is where everything is today. After that match, then the closing ceremony will start. So whenever the line is up, you are going to see me key in and you will watch it live. Everything that needs to be done, the government of Biafra is doing. And the solidarity to our Prime Minister is necessary so that they will know that he has people. So they will know that he is a Prime Minister of an existing state, the United States of Biafra. So that they will know that we are not afraid and we are not denying our own. Mazi Simon Ekpa is our Prime Minister. And separating him from us will not stop us from doing what we have to do. We will continue to pursue his legacy and make sure that everything that he stands for is carried out to the last. Just like he did for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He made it that everything that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had in mind, every plan that he has to get Biafra is fulfilled without any distraction. In the same manner, we are going to make sure that his heart desire is fulfilled. No matter the propaganda, no matter the blackmail, If you have anything you hear and you are not too sure, you are getting trouble, anytime I come online, click the link and come in, because propaganda is going to increase. There is no kind of propaganda you not see today, only to demoralize you and make you lose focus. But I tell you, the government of Biafra today, under Dr. Ngozi Obaragweze, is on top of the game. And those of us in the media are watching. Once we see those lies, we will debunk it. Once we see those lies that is meant to demoralize Biafrans, we will trash it. We will continue to do so until we exit the zoological republic called Nigeria. Gone are the days when we overlook things. Gone are the days when we walk in fear. Gone are the days when we do things in a manner that is completely being on defensive side. Every time we are explaining ourselves and defending, we are no longer ready to be defensive. We want to go out all the way out offensive. That is where we are today. We are tired of being defensive. Every time we are busy explaining to people why they should do this or do that. We do not want to continue on that line of explanation. We want to take the bull by the horn. And that is what we are doing today. Going all the way out to make sure that the restoration of independence of Biafra is being promoted and handled. While the zoo media is busy pushing their lie and propaganda, other media are equally reporting. Other media are reporting. More especially media in the Western world. They know what it takes, they know the implication, and they are reporting what transpired. The declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra is something that no one can deny. They are pretending that it didn't happen. Cannot change anything, because other international media are already keyed in and they are watching, observing, and following up every single incident that transpires. They can continue to pretend and tell their lies. They can continue to push their propaganda messages. It is not going to fly, because the Biafrans know better. This is one of the media reporting today about the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra. Biafra declared independence, a renewed quest for freedom, by Michael Rubin. Everyone of you know Michael Rubin. He was one of those who spoke on this convention on the first day. Michael Rubin in the United States, one of the big writers you have in the United States, have written about it. He spoke, he said, on November 29, 2024, the United States of Biafra once again declared their independence from Nigeria. The move comes more than 57 years. After 57 years, the independent state of Biafra is redeclared. And today, we are moving into defending it. Wherever you are as a Biafran, you must know that you have a responsibility. You have a responsibility to defend your fatherland. And we are going to defend it, come sun, come rain. Every one of you out there must make sure that you do your part. Do what you have to do. Do not allow anyone to deceive you or distract you. Do not allow anyone to distract you. Because at this point in time, it is not the time to look at some irrelevant issues. It's not the time to look at irrelevant issues. You must stand firm and focus on the reality of the day. No bars, no chains, no log. How Finland is reimagining incarceration. Every one of us that is watching this program, we must not allow the enemy to distract us. No matter what the enemy brings on the table, no matter their lies and propaganda, we must not allow it to fly. As they continue to tell their lie, they will continue to fail, and they will always, always, and always be exposed. My own fellow Biafrans that join me on this platform, I appreciate sincerely everyone that has been part of this program. I appreciate you, and I thank you for being part of the program. We are going to close the program now and try to connect to the last day ceremony that is going to take place. Every one of you that is on this platform today, make sure you join the closing ceremony. It's very important. On this platform, I'm going to stream it live. That is why we are going to prepare. As I'm speaking, there is a march in solidarity to our Prime Minister, Martin Samaraba, in Finland. And I'm going to bring it to you once I get my video to that. I'm going to bring it to you so that you can see, because we are not leaving any stone unturned. And we are not scared. We are not denying our Prime Minister, neither is he denying us. We are strong. Consistency is the key, and we will remain consistent until we gain our freedom. And no man born of a woman is going to stop our freedom. Thank you so much for joining me on this program, Biafrans, wherever you are. I appreciate you, and I will see you again next time. Stay blessed, and may Chukwu Okike Abia continue to guide and protect every single one of you till we never again. Stay blessed.
Hey! Simon Epa, I want ọmọ tó bí yé ọgbà gíga rẹ̀ lọ. Ìdámọ̀dé kálukú. Ọmọ wa jùlọ. Wọ́n bí mo sí mú kèlú. Ó náwó ní kálukú. Biafra